Hi. So this video is different to what I wanted it to be, but also ignore the kind of angle this video's at. We don't see that much window, we're kind of more this way. But my phone needs to charge for this video because I need to use it. It needs to charge. Yeah. So this closest extension cable is there. So we have to move over just a little bit. Also, I was gonna originally stop at filming 2 videos, and I was like, okay, I'll do this later, but then I realised it's November, I use natural lighting, that's gonna run out real quick. So as you can tell, we slightly have a kind of grey tone now, so we're gonna need to do this as quick as possible. But basically, what I originally wanted this video to be was reading weird articles and stuff I found, but then I tried to look some up for beforehand, and it's more videos. Some of the weirder stuff is what you find instantly, and I don't really want to have that on my phone because I feel like that doesn't give the full effect, so I need a screen recorder for that. And then I realised I don't know if I should really spend time trying to find a list of weird articles to read, because again I'm running out of natural lighting, I can literally see the dullness outside. So we're going to my trusty friend Pinterest. I've just looked at word stories, it's given me little short things. There's a scary story or two in there, so we may read a few of them. But anyway, without further ado, we're just gonna do this, because again, running out of natural lighting real quick. Literally the brightest place in my room right now is that window. Just that window. But yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna calm down now. Okay, the execution. Supposedly a funny story. 3 women go down to Mexico one night to celebrate college graduation. They get drunk and wake up in jail, only to find that they're to be executed in the morning, though none of them can remember what they did the night before. The first one, a redhead, is strapped in the electric chair and is asked if she has any last words. She says, "I just graduated from Trinity Bible College and believe in the almighty power of God to intervene on the behalf of the innocent." They throw the switch and nothing happens. They all immediately fall to the floor on their knees, beg for forgiveness, and release her. The second one, a brunette, is strapped in and gives her last words. "I just graduated from a Harvard School of Law and I believe in the..." Hey! Wait, this doesn't show me the full thing! What's the rest of it? That is not funny. I mean, fair. Oh, that just got darker. That's a choice. See, I don't want to turn on my bedroom light because it normally just makes the screen yellow, but... Does that kind of help? Kind of. We're gonna go with it. See, when I have the light on, then the laptop shines on me a lot more. But yeah. What can you do? Okay, so it doesn't film me to show the full execution, and I don't agree. So it's gonna go to the next one. This I've read before, but I'm going to read it to all of you lovely people. So this is how my husband and I terrified a cab driver, a taxi driver, anyway. This is legendary. That's part of the title. My husband and I were dressed and ready to go out for a lovely evening of dinner and theatre. Having been burgled in the past, we turned on a nightlight and the answering machine, then put the cat in the backyard. When our cab arrived, we walked out our front door and our rather tubby cat scooted between our legs and side, then ran up the stairs. Because our cat likes to chase our budgie, we really didn't want to leave them unchaperoned, so my husband ran inside to retrieve her and put her in the backyard again. Because I didn't want the taxi driver to know our house was going to be empty all evening, I explained to him that my husband would be out momentarily as he was just bidding goodnight to my mother. A few minutes later, he got into the cab all hot and bothered and said, to my growing horror and amusement, as the cab pulled away, "Sorry it took so long, but there's 2 bitch was hiding under the bed and I had to poke her ass with a coat hanger to get her to come out. She tried to take off, so I grabbed her by the neck and wrapped her in a blanket so she wouldn't scratch me like she did last time. But it worked. I hauled her fat ass down the stairs and threw her into the backyard. She had better not shit in the vegetable garden again. The silence in the taxi was deafening. Imagine being that taxi driver. Just like, you've been told that he's gone inside to talk to the mother or whatever. And then the guy comes out and is like, what was it? Calls her a stupid bitch, says she was hiding under the bloody bed and he had to pull her with a coat hanger to get her out, and he threw her in the garden, the back garden, and he's like, I hope she doesn't, what was it? I hope she doesn't shit in the vegetable garden again. Wonderful. That's... what's this? 7 ways to scare your roommate. We're just gonna read this anyway. 1. Buy some knives, sharpen them every night. While you're doing so, look at your roommate and mutter, soon. Soon. 2. Collect hundreds of pens and pile them on one side of the room. Keep one pencil on the other side of the room. Laugh at the pencil. 3. Tell your roommate, I've got an important message for you, then pretend to faint. When you recover, say you can't remember what the message was. Later on say, oh yeah, I remember, pretend to faint again. Keep this up for several weeks. 4. While your roommate is out, glue your shoes to the ceiling. When your roommate walks in, sit on the floor, hold your head, and moan. Number 5. Make a sandwich. Don't eat it. Leave it on the floor. Ignore the sandwich. Wait until your roommate gets rid of it and then say, hey, where the heck is my sandwich? Complain loudly that you're hungry. Number 6. Every time your roommate walks in, yell, hooray, you're back, as loud as you can and dance around the room for 5 minutes. Afterwards, keep looking at your watch and saying, shouldn't you be going somewhere? 7. Sorry. Talk back to your Rice Krispies. All of a sudden, act offended, throw the bowl on the floor and kick it. Refuse to clean it up, explaining, no, I want to watch them suffer. If you don't know what Rice Krispies are, they're a type of cereal. So yes, you want to watch your Rice Krispies suffer. That'll get 'em. This one I've also read before, but I'm just going to read it for you again. Police officer didn't give him enough time to explain, but when he does, priceless. A police officer in a small town stopped a motorist who was speeding down Main Street. But officer, the man began, I can explain. Just be quiet, snapped the officer. I'm going to let you cool your heels in jail until the chief gets back. But officer, I just wanted to say, and I said to keep quiet, you're going to jail. A few hours later, the officer looked in on his prisoner and said, lucky for you that the chief's at his daughter's wedding. He'll be in a good mood when he gets back. Don't count on it, answered the fellow in the cell. I'm the groom. I don't know why, but the first time I read that made me laugh so hard. So, yeah. Okay. Man suspects his wife of cheating, so he follows her, but he didn't expect this. A guy thought his wife was cheating on him, so he waited for her to leave that night and jumped in a cab to follow her. By following her, he found out she was working in a brothel. The guy says to the cabbie, want to make $100? The cabbie says, sure, what do I have to do? The guy replied that all the cabbie has to do was go inside the brothel and grab his wife and put her in the back of the cab and take them home. So the cabbie goes in. A couple of minutes later, the brothel door gets kicked open and the cabbie is dragging a woman out who is kicking, biting, punching and fighting all the way to the cab. Bloody hell. The cabbie opens the door to the cab, throws the girl inside and tells the man, "Here, hold her." The man looks down at the girl and says to the cabbie, "This ain't my wife." The cabbie replied, "I know, it's mine. I'm going back in for yours." Oh my god, what a night. So he chased his wife, found out she was in a brothel, working in a brothel at least, you know, and was like, "Hey, taxi driver, if you want to make we'll say £100, just go and grab my wife." The taxi driver goes in, notices his, grabs her, and has to take her out, biting, punching, screaming, and fighting. And then says, like some sort of warrior, "I'm going back in for yours." That's, oh my god. Okay. I'm trying to find one that has an interesting title. This is why bartenders are better than psychiatrists. This is gold. Okay, you got me hooked. Very good. Ever since I was a child, I've always had a fear of someone under my bed at night. So I went to a psychiatrist and told him I've got problems. Same. Genuinely same. Every time I go to bed, I think there's somebody under it. I'm scared. I think I'm going crazy. Just put yourself in my hands 1 year, said the psychiatrist. Come talk to me 3 times a week and we should be able to get rid of those fears. How much do you charge? $80 per visit, replied the expert. I'll sleep on it, I said. 6 months later, he met me on the street. Why didn't you ever come see me after those fears you were having? Well, $80 a visit 3 times a week comes to $12,480 a year. It was an awful lot of money. A bartender cured me for $10. I was so happy to have saved all that money that I went and bought myself new Yute? Something like that. Is that so? Well, a bit of an attitude, he said. And how, may I ask, did a bartender cure you? He told me to cut the legs off the bed. Ain't nobody under there now. But is he wrong though? I can't argue with that. Nobody can be under your bed if the bed's sitting on the floor. Like, I don't just mean legs wise, because the legs are gone, so it's just flat on the floor. So like, floor, bed, no gap. That's actually pretty good logic. Okay, so I've just found one called Don't Call Me Baby, and I've read, it's like a dialogue, I believe. I read one part of dialogue, and I need to read this now, just because it was the most out of context thing ever. So, when people ask how my husband and I met, it often leads to funny conversations. Friend, how did you two first meet? Husband, she was naked in the bath. Friend, okay, I didn't need to know that specific. Me, so the wife. And I don't even remember it. Husband, neither do I. Our parents told us. I think I know where this is going. But imagine telling this to your friend. Friend, who's wide-eyed. What, you guys drunk or something? Husband, I also tried to get in over, but my mum kicked me out. Husband, wait no. Friend, excuse me, is this a joke? Husband, nope. Then the friend has a silent, tense pause. And the wife is like, I was 6 months old, and he was 1. I think as soon as it said, like, our parents told us, I got it. Okay, Fast food for fast thinkers. I am working as a cashier, and 2 customers come in talking loudly about how dumb minimum wage fast food workers are. One of them decides to prove it. Customer, let me ask you a question. What's 7 times 7? Me, 49. Customer, what's 8 times 8? Me, 64. Customer, E equals MC squared. Me, what about it? Customer, what does it mean? Me, energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. Customer, would you like fries with that? That was the person. Is that genuinely what E equals MC squared means? Energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. You'll learn something new every day. Okay, 1 more? 1 or 2 more? I don't know. And then we'll finish. Cookie caramel. Except the first cookie is spelled with a K. So, me, or, the person. Can I help you, ma'am? Customer. Yes, what are these? Me. That is a fortune cookie, ma'am. Customer. It doesn't look like a cookie. Where are the chocolate chips? Me. Ma'am, these are a different kind of cookie. You open them up and they tell you a fortune on a piece of paper. Customer. What kind of cookies have paper in them? Me. Fortune cookies, ma'am. Customer. This is an outrage. Cookies are meant to be eaten and paper isn't eatable. Well, I mean, technically, it's not edible. You're also eatable. It's edible. Okay, sorry, just the grammar police in me. Me. Please, ma'am, the paper is... Customer, shut up. I'm leaving. The customer begins to storm out, but in her anger misses the door and walks right into the wall. When she finally stumbles out, I open up the fortune cookie and read its message. Do not worry, you will get what is coming to you in life. That was real quick karma. I like that one. Okay, so I might end this here. Yeah. If you want me to read some more of these sometime, give this video a like or tell me in the comments below. If you have any stories of your own, or articles actually, which would be great, the thing I originally wanted to do. Let me link them in the comment section, or you can DM me on my YouTube, Instagram. Yeah, or tweet me at my YouTube, Instagram. I don't know, just find a way. All my social media is in the description, so just find a way to tell me or send me it if you do have one. As you know, I struggle with video ideas from time to time, so you can tell me those too. And with that, yeah, again, like and comment, and subscribe to become an asteroid. Bye.